Leo, this is going to be a message for you. As always, take what resonates and leave what does not. If you find that this message does resonate with you and you would like to support me, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and or hype the video. I'm going to take this King of Wands out of the deck to represent you as our significator today. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for Leo. What's happening for Leo, please? What's happening for Leo? Destiny. Wow. You're starting off really strong. So you find yourself in a position of power here where things are going to start moving in your favor. Destiny is the wheel of fortune. That's the energy of abundance, abundance and luck. But it's not actually luck. It's just you moving in alignment with the way that you know you should be moving. And when you do that, lucky things tend to happen, things that we might consider lucky. But what it really is simply alignment. It's you really being on the path to yourself, the path that was designed for you, the path to your higher self, the path to enlightenment, the path to awareness, higher consciousness, the path to fulfillment. So as you find yourself doing more of these fulfilling things, certain things may begin to fall away, and other things may seem to begin to accumulate. The Chariot, victory, success, in the crossing position, Jupiter and Cancer energy. We just ended Jupiter and Cancer, which is really funny because now Jupiter is in Leo. So it's your turn to be the lucky one, Leo. For the next, 18 months or so? It's your turn to enjoy success, to enjoy victory, to thrive. The Devil, Capricorn energy as well as Cancer energy out here. Capricorn is the sister sign to Cancer. You may have some negative thoughts, or you may be thinking about your limitations at this time. You may be struggling with some kind of addiction or obsession as well. But it seems like your focus is on overcoming this, and it seems like you're putting in a lot of effort in order to do that. The unconscious energy is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, particularly as it pertains to self-doubt, uncertainty. Maybe you find yourself intermingling with people that you don't consider necessarily trustworthy. Past energy is the Three of Wands in reverse. You're coming out of a period of calming down, and I wanted to say almost stagnation, but it seems like something here, recently some kind of turmoil has ended. You've maybe gone on some kind of trip, a vacation, and you've come back, or this is just you kind of taking a moment to calm down. Moving into the future, the Four of Cups in reverse, you know what to do next. You're ready for action. Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. This makes me so happy. Oh man. Yes. All right, so it seems like this self-doubt energy is finally dissipating, and you're finally moving into the energy of victory and success. It's calming down, moving you into an energy of, okay, I know what to do next, I'm going to do it. Self-energy here is Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy. This could indicate that you're feeling like you're kind of struggling with your identity, or kind of feeling separate from yourself, or you could have been for a while. That could be what you're calming down from. Could be that you were kind of lacking in patience, or it could also be that you were feeling a sense of disunity or disconnect from someone around you. Let's see. Your environment, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This indicates to me that it seems like something was out of balance, like you were giving more of yourself than you were receiving in kind. Something was not reciprocal, or is not reciprocal. Hopes and fears, you have the Hanged Man, and so we have sacrifice. You understand that Continuing to invest in something that is not reciprocal is a form of self-sabotage, and it makes you feel as though you can't continue to trust yourself. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it makes you feel uncertain about your own decision making. The outcome is the Ace of Cups. You have new love on the way. That can come in many forms, so don't just assume that it's going to be someone coming into your life with a bouquet of roses, right? It could be simply a newfound respect and appreciation for your own divinity. It could be new self-love or feeling like you're connecting to yourself again. It could be the love of God that you're feeling kind of coming into your life. The Ace of Cups can manifest in many different ways, but you're being instructed to focus on it moving into the future. Focusing on love. All right. Let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards that we have out here for you, Leo. You have a new emotional beginning as well coming out here. This definitely could be a new relationship for many of you. Ace of Cups to the Four of Cups in reverse. But ultimately, you're just being kind of instructed to focus on love moving forward. You're worried about some kind of sacrifice. Maybe you're worried that you have sacrificed too much, especially with this Temperance in reverse and the Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It could be that you're worried that everything that you've given up till this point has been in vain, and that you're sort of martyring to your own cause. So, what do we have clarifying destiny? Let's start there. This is your sense of control, a genuine sense of control over your environment. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're getting yourself out of scarcity. It's like you're kind of getting yourself out of this energy of like, woe is me, why me? And you're finally taking the mantle. I want to say finally. You're finally taking the mantle. You're finally taking control of a situation for yourself here. You're not allowing external circumstances or chaos to take the wheel. You yourself are taking the wheel. I have the Chariot coming out here in the crossing position. Being clarified by Death in reverse. Yeah, so you're moving through stagnation. Something here, like I said, finally, where it felt like something was stagnant or stuck. Death in reverse. It was hard for you to accept something, maybe the ending of something here specifically. Death in reverse in the crossing, but it seems like you are overcoming this, and that's what's helping to break the illusion of self-doubt that we have here with the Devil and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So clarifying the Devil, please. Clarifying the Devil is the Five of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So what's behind this Five of Cups? The Devil is all about illusion. So the Devil tells us that something, all that we see here is all that there is, right? That there's nothing behind me, right? There's nothing behind the Devil. What you see is what you get, but that's not actually true. The Devil wants you to think that way. And so what we're seeing here with the Five of Cups is that you couldn't see past your own sorrow. You couldn't see past your own despair. You couldn't see past your own sadness. And what hides behind that sadness is legacy, gifts, inheritance, abundance. The Ten of Pentacles, family, home, security, stability, the kingdom behind this Five of Cups. And why? Why was this Five of Cups so much of a hindrance to you? Because what it did to you was it put you into an energy of self-doubt. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Yes, exactly. I'm not going to be able to overcome these challenges. I can't overcome my own sadness. I can't overcome my own fear of disappointment. I can't overcome whatever, right? And that's exactly what the Devil wanted you to think. Five of Cups, so that you wouldn't get to this Ten of Pentacles behind the Five of Cups. It was an illusion. And so what you're doing now is you're no longer allowing past circumstances or emotional circumstances that may seem to be out of your control to dictate the way that you feel about your own future or what's possible for you. So in the past energy, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Clarifying the Three of Wands in reverse is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups came out in reverse, so we'll take it in reverse. There could have been someone who really caused a lot of emotional dysregulation for you. This could have been someone who was kind of like hyper romantic, or showed you what you wanted to see. This person could have kind of like put the rose-colored glasses on your face, right? The Knight of Cups in reverse, and said, hey, look at me, like, aren't I so attractive? Miss all these red flags, right? But it seems like you're kind of getting out of that energy of the Three of Wands in reverse, or this energy is calming down, where you're finally taking off the rose-colored glasses and you are seeing someone for who they truly are. But this time it doesn't seem to be as affecting you as deeply. The Queen of Wands in reverse, you're not taking it so personally. You're not saying, oh, this must mean that there's something wrong with me. You're saying, no, if someone doesn't choose me, then that's their problem, right? I'm going to focus on my independence and my stability. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. So moving into the future, we have the 4 of Cups in reverse. Being clarified by the 8 of Swords. There's this energy here of you feeling like you don't know what to do moving into the future because of all this. I get it. I understand. Do not allow rebounds to cause confusion. Remember to maintain your focus in this situation, because it seems like you're aware of everything that I've said thus far. The only thing that really is getting in your way is kind of like you saying or agreeing to be kind of stuck in this. And you're not stuck in it. You can move on past it. You don't need this. You can find a new love elsewhere. You can find a new situation elsewhere. You can find new happiness, new growth, new emotional potential elsewhere. But are you willingly blind to it? 8 of Swords. Why the 8 of Swords? The Fool in reverse. Yeah, it's almost like you're ignoring it. See, 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, Cups and Pentacles. Let's talk about it, because water and earth go well together, people say, right? But too much water and the earth becomes slippery, right? Not enough water and the earth becomes dry. So you want that perfect balance. In this situation, it's kind of looking like you allowed your emotions to get the better of your 10 of Pentacles. It's almost like you were ignoring something here. How is this interfering with my ambition? How is this interfering with my drive? How is this depleting me of energy? How is this making me feel powerless? How is this distracting me? How is this causing me to ignore other areas of my life that need my attention? So it seems like that's what you're being called to focus on here. Focus on what you really love. Focus on what it is that you want to happen for yourself. Focus on that seed of emotional potential here with the Ace of Cups. Focus on refilling yourself, loving yourself. And if it so happens that someone else comes into your life and is able to provide that for you, then so be it. Take that opportunity. But for the time being, I think that this is just Spirit kind of saying, pay attention to what you love. Self energy here is Temperance in reverse. Sagittarius energy. Feeling of disconnection from the self, disunion, disharmony, difficulty managing, or conflict of interest. What is the Temperance in reverse? 6 of Swords, the Tower. Yeah, you're moving on from it. Whatever it was that was causing this feeling of disconnection from your own divinity or your own self, you're moving on from it. You're leaving it in the past. It was a tower. It was destructive. You're saying, I'm going to make progress past this. Before the 6 of Swords is the 5 of Swords. That's conflict, that's defeat. With the Tower and the 6 of Swords, that's a really severe defeat here that you're moving on from here, Leo. It made you feel disconnected from yourself and your spirituality. Anything that does that is not meant to be in our lives, Leo. Okay? I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to put that out there. Anything that makes you feel like you are not tapped in spiritually, anything that makes you question or doubt yourself or your intuition is not for you. Your environment, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. What is this? Being clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so as you move away from this thing that caused this tower, the Six of Swords, right? As you move away, you begin to come back into balance with your surroundings. The Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles in reverse. You find that reciprocity in relationships. You find that reciprocity within community. You find that reciprocity within your work dynamics, because you're actually giving to things that value you. You're actually giving to things that respect you and treat you with kindness and gratitude. So we have the Hanged Man and Hopes and Fears. Hanged Man and Hopes and Fears being clarified by the Three of Swords. It tried to hide from me. You're afraid that you're going to have to sacrifice this thing that you've moved on from, or that you're saying farewell to. You're afraid that it's goodbye forever. Is that the reality? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, a missed opportunity. Materialism as well. Can we clarify that Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Because that might be just how things appear. Yeah, we have Temperance. Patience. In due timing, things may turn around for you, Leo. But I wouldn't focus so much on it. It seems like with that Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's difficult for you to get any answers outside of the the superficial, basically. Like, you won't be able to really see this for what it is if you continue to think about it. I think that it's just kind of about accepting what's happened here at face value and just deciding to move on. Because obviously someone wasn't willing to go deeper. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and that's the person who's missing the opportunity. We have the Ace of Cups in the outcome. What is this? The Devil in reverse. Yeah, so you set yourself free from this devil, like I said, and you remember divine law. You begin to pour into yourself again. Capricorn energy coming out here very strongly, as well as Sagittarius. We also do have Cancer, like I said before. But yeah, Leo, I see you freeing yourself emotionally from whatever's been holding you back and really beginning to enjoy your life. What else do we have for Leo? We have the Power of Community and Limitless Possibility. Very interesting. Very interesting. These two cards came out for Andy's reading, I think a couple days ago. Andy, 13 Moon Tarot, she is spectacular. If you don't know her, I would definitely recommend watching some of her stuff. But these two cards came out together in, I think, like the last reading that she just did. Gathering around the Power of Community with Stars in the Sky, Limitless Possibility. Well, this is fascinating. You have a community around you who is teaching you about limitless possibility. And I think this kind of goes back to what I was saying before about people coming into your life, and if they make you feel detached from your spirituality or disconnected from your spirituality, then they're not for you. This kind of just confirms that. The Power of Community with limitless possibility. People who make you feel like anything is possible, those are your people. Those are your people, Leo. Okay? Anyone who makes you feel limited in any way, or crazy, or stupid for believing in something that they don't believe in, those are not your people. They want to keep you trapped in the same paradigm and the same systems that they're stuck in, the devil. They want you to be full of doubt and misery and fear and uncertainty, just like them. Okay? I know it sounds really harsh, but it's the truth. It is the truth. It's coming out here for a reason. What else do we have, Spirit? Strength in reverse. And Home in reverse. Let me reshuffle these. Hold on. It could be that you are struggling to get outside of your comfort zone as well. especially as it pertains to your own sense of independence. Let's take a look here. Satisfaction and modest fortitude in reverse. It's about knowing when to call it quits, knowing when you've had enough. Satisfaction, right? Like, I'm good. I'm gonna just take it slow and steady. You know what I'm saying? And then we have modest fortitude in reverse. It's like going slow enough to be able to discern, this is really what Spirit is saying. It's going slow enough to be able to discern what truly makes you happy and what's going to make you happy in the long run. So maybe with this situation, it was kind of like an all aboard, like, let's go, like, I'm totally down, like, from the jump, you know? Spirit's saying go slow enough for you to be able to discern when to call it quits and when to keep going. You don't have to hit the ground running. You can start off at a slow, steady pace. That way, when something comes to a stop, it's not coming to a screeching halt. That is what we have for you, Leo. If you would like to book me for a personal reading, I'm going to leave the link to do that down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. And I'll be back next week with another video. Thanks for watching and take care.